What's up, guys? I am live again because I forgot to record my last streaming session, and I really wanted these recorded so I can kind of go back and look at them, maybe chop them up into YouTube videos or shorts or whatever. So I'm gonna quickly rehash what I got done in the last session. To be honest, it was not as efficient as I wanted to be. It took me like an hour and 10 minutes, and it should not have taken me an hour and 10 minutes to get this done. This is not my design. This is somebody else's design that I am going off of. Let's see. I should have this doc open so I can see if anyone joins the stream. Welcome to chat room. Okay. And now maybe keep the stats open. Uh, yeah, let's do this. Okay. So like 20 minutes ago, I found Matt Farley's design that I really liked, and I decided I wanted to not copy it exactly, but um, to go base my design off his design. And I don't know if I love this stuff, so we might add our own assets there, but I do like this layout. And I guess since my last recording didn't save, I'll start with my intro. I'm Lucas. I'm 26 years old. I have a passion for software engineering and coding and designing things, and I started this channel to push myself to become a better developer. I feel like I spend a lot of time just muddling around on my laptop and not enough time actually getting stuff done. So this is, I guess, a mechanism for me to motivate myself because I'm in front of a live audience, or not all the time, but I'm in front of people that are watching me, so I should want to do a bit better. Um, so yeah, that's the point of this stream, is kind of for me, to push myself to become a better developer. And if people learn something along the way, that's great. I'm not going to call myself an expert at anything. So I might work through issues for hours that someone might be like, oh, it's a simple fix. But this is for me for learning. So that's kind of the point. And let's see. If you're here from the last stream and you're hearing this again, I'm sorry. It didn't save, so I think I have an idea of who this viewer is. Um, so back to Figma. Last stream we just created this nav bar and this little logo for myself because we were trying to emulate this portfolio website. And I guess I'll probably be streaming for another, let's say till like 1 or 1:30. Um, I should be able to get a good amount of stuff done. So let's begin. Designer, front end developer, and mentor. I don't really know if I'm like a designer or a front end. Like that's definitely what I've spent my most time focusing on. But I know that, or I feel like a lot of this stuff is gonna get automated, and I really want to focus on stuff that is gonna be important. And I don't even know what that means because everything will be automated. But whatever. Um, so let's see. We set our typeface over here to something. Oh, we didn't actually set it yet, so we can go over here and create our typography. Let's just call it heading, and we'll call this one body. Great style. Cool. Now, let's go back over to this page. And what do I want to call myself? I guess it doesn't really matter. Uh, like developer, because I want to do both front end and back end, I guess. Like on this channel, front end and back end. Maybe not for work necessarily, but um, developer, tech enthusiast. I don't know. Tech enthusiast, developer. Um, I I don't know. I'm trying to not use ChatGPT and just come up with stuff that's organic um, myself. So I'm not a mentor. I mean, I could be. Okay. See, I'm getting hung up. I shouldn't be getting hung up on this. Uh, let's do that black and developer. I like. I should have another word here. Developer and lifelong learner. I don't know. Uh, no, not lifelong learner. Um, hmm. Uh, let's say creator, because this kind of ropes into what I'm doing on Twitch. Okay, we're gonna want this in a frame. We're gonna want that frame to be the full width of the screen, right? So do we want this in a frame? Yeah, we do. Boom, boom. I don't love it. I do not love it. That's okay. We're just gonna keep working with it until we get something that we like. Like, and then we're gonna want to left align it maybe. What does he have? Center aligned. Sure. And what is the size of a device? Um, I guess the quick way of doing that is we can go up here and grab another iPhone. Just go like that. Kind of compare it, but it's probably not the best way to do it. Um, let's see. Sure. Now we're gonna add another frame. Let's eat that in there. Fill. We're kind of just getting the layout of everything right now. And I will go back through and like readjust everything so it is actually responsive. I don't really think it's that important to do in Figma because this is just a basic portfolio. So I just want to get like the idea of what this looks like. So I can then go over to my code and start to code it up. Um, so a little intro myself. Hi, I'm Lucas, freelance developer. Maybe that's a little bit too big. What else? Freelance developer. Sent. Um, passionate about creating innovative software solutions. I specialize specialize in, I guess for now we'll say like front end, like full stack development, because that's what I do specialize in. But I want to start focusing my skills in other areas. Um, so that's what we'll say for now. But hopefully we can go back and change that pretty soon. Um, I enjoy tackling complex problems, sure, and bringing my ideas to life through code. I like that. Through careful planning and coding. Ah, through code. Um, I mean, how much text do you have there? He's got a good chunk, so go boom. And we want this to be our body text, right? And maybe turn. Oh, you know what? We set the size of this body text over here, I guess. Oh, I got a text. Okay. Um, we want to change this, right? I guess like 12's not the worst. Not the worst, but yeah, let's keep it at 12, I guess. And we want to give this an auto layout with, let's expand this. What the heck is going on there? That's not great. Okay, this whole thing I think we do want to be an auto layout because that way we can set this to with fill and same with up here. So we're gonna have to play around with some stuff over here. Um, these should probably go in a frame. Yeah, with another. Just put that in that frame and then set it like that, and then we can add some more text um, there. And what I just don't. Sure, I design and code beautiful, simple things. I like that. I'm not trying to rip them off exactly, but the point of this is to actually just get something up and running for me because I've been coding for 10 years and I haven't had a portfolio website. And I need one. So we're just going to take creative inspiration and change what we can after this design. And to my one viewer, let me know if you'd prefer there to be some music in this stream. I'm thinking about it. I don't know how to do it, but I will figure it out. Okay. Oh, it's getting late. So I craft simple solutions with code, and I feel like the simpler when it comes to coding, the better. It's easier to follow. So I feel like that's a good thing to say. I craft simple solutions with code, and we'll center that. Not bad, not bad. And we probably want this frame to be in another frame, most likely. Oh, so we just added it in another frame, and that way we can set this frame to fill container. This, we don't want any space between. That way, when we hit auto layout, and we can put that in the center. And I think that's better, right? Because when we move this down, that stays centered. Cool. So, we want this to be like, I don't even know, like 90%, or let's say 70%. 75. Okay. And we do want some vector art down here or something. And I kind of want to do like mountains because that's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy hiking and skiing, so let's put some mountains in there. We're going to generate. Oh, yeah. So I am just using Adobe Illustrator's AI feature to generate these vectors. It's pretty simple. We're going to go generate vector. And I don't even know like what to say, so we're gonna have ChatGPT tell us what to say. Generate minimal mountain range vector art. And I'll give some context. It's going to be at the bottom of my hero section on my portfolio page, and I just realized I'm not signed in. Oh, I don't want it to generate an image. I just want it to generate a prompt for me to then use that prompt and generate an image. The prompt should create a cool. And hop back over here, paste that in there. We don't want a crazy amount of detail, nor do we want a crazy amount of colors. We'll see what that does. Terrible. That is so bad. So what can we say to change this? It needs to have a flat bottom, and it needs to be more line art-esque. So we can get settings, very minimal, style reference, or I don't think I need those. Minimalistic, mountain range. with simple lines and sharp peaks. Bottom of it should stretch out flat across, right? The mountain should stretch flat. Oh, flat. Overall aesthetic should be minimal. I think we already said that. Minimal, giving a sense of calm and structure. See, it just adds a lot of filler words. Okay, I mean, this is a bit too minimal now. Getting there though. Okay, so settings. Let's do pop the detail up. We do want a scene, and let's try that again. I'm just automating the stuff that I'm bad at, and I'm not great at, like, Photoshop. It's not my strong suit, so I'm just gonna have the AI do it for me. Cool, but it's not big enough. Maybe it is. Screw it. We're using it. File. Save. I don't really think I need to save it. Save. Okay. File. Export. Oh, I'm gonna do export selection. We're gonna call it mountain range. Sure. Okay. Now let's import mountain range. Okay. And you see, I don't really think we want that. Alright, so we probably just want to eat that. And that looks pretty cool. Ah, okay. Oh my god. I mean, we're gonna have to put it inside this frame, so where is it? That'll go below me, so we're gonna have to put it there. And the width fill container. Ooh. Hmm. Lock aspect ratio fill container. Much better. And why is it? And we probably want this height to be fill container. Um, yeah, we do want. I lied. We want this mountain range one back, so we can go, oh, like one back in frame 3. Is that in frame 3? No, that should be in frame 3. And now we could do ignore auto layout, right, and then just put to the bottom of the frame. We got ourselves a cool little mountain range. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with what I have so far. can I don't want to stop the stream. I just want to pause it for 1 second. I'm gonna pause. Oh, okay. Sorry, bear with me. I'm new to uh, streaming, thus uh, I have to learn this software that actually streams. So, okay. So I'm just playing around with this be right back screen. If I have to go somewhere, I want to be able to just whoop, I'll be right back. And I'm learning it, so. Okay. So I don't really love how tall these mountains are, but if we make them smaller, not not bad. That's okay. We do want to make this bigger though. Cool. And I feel like I should probably have like social links underneath. Um, let's go back to our reference. Yeah, let's add some social links. We don't have to make it exactly like his, but I want to add some social links. The best way to do that is probably just to download some icons. So, social icons. I don't pay for any of this stuff, so we're just gonna find what looks best and uh, cool. I feel like maybe just black to kind of match the text would be good. And let's see what we can put. Um, we're gonna want my LinkedIn. So let's download this. Doesn't need to be huge. 24 is fine. And we'll put this in assets. Let's just name it LinkedIn 24. Save. And now I'm going to want probably Twitch also, but do they have Twitch on this? No, they do not. That's okay. That's the good part about just choosing something simple is you can usually find other simple icons that match it without being in the same pack. Twitch. What else? Like I don't really use other social media. Like it's not really pertinent to the job. Like I can put Stack Overflow, I guess, but ever since ChatGPT came out, no one's using, or at least I haven't really been using Stack Overflow. I used to use it a lot. Let's see. I don't want to log in. Um, no icons for Stack Overflow. Interesting. I mean, that's, I guess that's good for now. So let's go Twitch. and LinkedIn. We can place. Or okay. And we're gonna put those. What did I say? Right underneath here. Boom, in a row. Right. I craft simple solution with code solutions. And I don't like how far down this is, so what we're gonna do is probably set it to the top, but then maybe add a padding to the top of like, sure. I feel like there's a lot of empty space though, but like 100, sure. Cool. So we got the home page done, and trying to decide if I want to just go through and design the whole website or design a page and then code it. Design like a section and then code it. Um, I'll just continue to chug along, I guess. Um, like I said, we are kind of just copying, taking inspiration from this guy's design. So he says designer, front end developer, mentor. So whatever I listed up here, tech enthusiast, developer, and creator, I should probably have little blurbs for down there, right? So we're gonna make that bigger. Add a frame, and we're gonna add a corner radius. When we put this in, I think we're gonna want to ignore this. Yeah. Right. And maybe add like drop shadow. Cool. Okay. So he's got like designer, front end developer, mentor. Like I don't love that for myself, but I do need something. And again, those are really the skills that I've been focusing on. So let's do that. Tech enthusiast. How about this? I don't like tech enthusiast. Computer scientist. And creator. Cool. And then we're gonna want some more assets, right? So I guess we can generate another vector. Um, computer scientist. Minimal. How about not scientist, but science? And it is an icon, so that sounds good. Generate. Let me know if the audio doesn't sound great, because I do have a mic right here also, but I kind of like using this headset. I'm just using like my PlayStation headset. Um, I like that. That's kind of cute. Um, but I don't know if it goes well with like my design. Eh, these are very straight, clean edges, and this is kind of the opposite. So no, I don't like that. Um, what else? What else can I say? What does computer scientist look like? This is cool. This is a doctor. Yeah, we'll go with it. I don't want to waste too much time because at the end of the day, the art and vectors don't matter too much because they can be replaced. So we're gonna export the selection. We're just gonna say computer scientist and not with a space. Export. I can go back over here. Image. Uh, computer scientist. Cool. Oh, it's kind of the downside of using these like AI generated stuff is sometimes stuff like this happens, and this is not a um, like a line width, so you can't really just like make it bigger or smaller. It's kind of annoying. See what I mean? But that's okay. Maybe we can. What the? So this is a line, and this is a vector line. That's. You see what I mean? Like this is just one line, but this is. So I could change the thickness of this one, but not this one. So what I'll do is just make this thickness smaller. That's funny. It's kind of the problem with these AI tools is you might get something that looks good, but it's not something that's necessarily usable, and it's still going to take a decent amount of work to get it to what you need it to do. Which for this case is fine, but and I think I want this to be a bit smaller as well. And then I don't like how that's there, so we're gonna move that up. Fine. And that's decent. Let's maybe make that a little smaller too. Make this whole thing. Oh, that does not look good. Okay, what do we got? Two. That's probably the issues when I shrank it. All these line weights did not like convert that well, so and a couple more. Not bad. Let's see what it looks like if we shrink it a bit more. This should like this is probably like 50 pixels, and it's in a circle. So let's do that. Cool. And we're gonna go lock to 50. Maybe it's not. Yeah, yeah, it's probably good. And bring that to the front. Definitely needs. I don't love it. That's too big. That's too small. How is this line height or this weight? I see. Okay. I'm just trying to select everything that's thick weighted and make it a bit smaller because we're going to shrink this. I, like that's too thin. Maybe not. I don't know. Like one? One's probably good. Yeah. Not terrible. What color do I want this? Like, I have too much teal. I need a different color. Let's just look up the complement of that. Color comp. And we're gonna, yeah, put that there. That's not gonna look good. Let's try it anyway. What else? Like that could be better. Probably better. Let's call this red. Oops. And if we make this red, I have a feeling this is not gonna look good. Yeah. So I think what we need to do is change that to our black. Though. Um, change this to black. Much better. And that's one. It's pretty good. I like it. Um, okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this because it is causing issues. I should just be doing this in Adobe, but oh well. Ooh. We're gonna drag this down and then let's see if we can flip, like mirror it. How do we mirror? Let's do that, and then maybe there's a mirror button up here somewhere. No. Flip vertical. Nope. I'm an idiot. Flip horizontal. That's probably better. Um, Wait, how many pixels is it from the edge? Like 1, 2, 3-ish? So like 1, 2. I need to move it over. That's good. Now I'm looking at it. I don't I don't love it, but we're just gonna continue. Okay, so we're gonna need another frame inside this frame, right? Or let's actually create this as a component. So we're going to put this over here, because that's going to be used a couple times with different images. And we can actually create this as a component too. I'll show you a little trick. Alright, so we create that as a component. I think if we now create this as a component, put a frame here. That's okay. I'm not going to waste my time doing something that is not really needed. Okay, I need to put that in there. Put that in there. Oh. So why isn't this not working? Okay, let's just redo this. Oh no, we lost our color. No, we didn't. Now, let's create component. What? Is this layer? Okay. I need to not have this be a component anymore. How do I do that? How do I do that? Um, is it just like unframe or what is it? Control Shift G. Yep. And now we should be able to create that component. What? Okay. Oh, that's just like, what the heck? Generative object. Let's just do this. Delete that. Paste. Group into one. Put these. Delete that. Boom. Boom. To I don't know if I want, it should just be with, no, okay, I'm gonna have to frame this. Now I can go with, what? With, what the heck? There we go. It out center. Right? And I don't think we need that. Frame. Like, I don't love it, but we'll work with it. Computer scientist. Page and assets. Boom. Cool. Set our typography to header, and we're gonna want these in a column. Alright, yeah. Let's group, boom. They're in a column now. And then the entire thing is within a frame column. So this is like our skills section, sure. And I do think that I'm gonna want another frame. Oh, sometimes. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, there we go. And this outer frame can auto layout, and we can actually, we're gonna want to layout this one too. Set the. Okay, so this is the tough part because this is not this is set to ignore auto layout. I don't know if I want that, but I do. Like, how can I get this to be on top of that without doing ignore layout? Well, we will ignore it for now and continue on. But the good thing is we can do fill container, right? With hug contents. Nah, fill container. Yeah. I do I need another frame? I feel like what the heck? Yeah, so something's wrong with that. Because we want it to be a row. I mean a column. I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. So frame. That's probably just happening because of the padding with inside the frame, maybe. No, like this. Yeah. Height with no fill height hug contents. That see that seems and then height. We're getting there. We're getting there. And I don't want that one, so there we go. Height hug contents. Perfect. And obviously I'm not going to have 3 computer scientist things here. We're going to say computer scientist. I don't like developer or software engineer. I think I like software engineer better. But that does kind of with fill container. That this is probably the right way to do it, and that way I can add padding directly to this. Yeah, so we're gonna add some left and right padding. Cool. All right. Okay. So what else? So computer scientist, software engineer, creator. And I feel like it's kind of smart to have this creator like badge on here because that opens me up to do some other things besides just software engineering. Like I feel like developer advocacy is a pretty cool position that I might be interested in exploring down the road. So we're gonna position myself to do that. Okay, so software engineer, and then what did I say? Creator. And I'm not loving these colors, so we're gonna change them. No. Ugh. It looks better, but like I feel like there's already too much green, right? Well, we can change this if we need to. We'll keep it at that. We'll keep it at this light green color. And greater. And so tomorrow I'm thinking of calling it quits for tonight, but I'm gonna have to finish these vector generations and continue to fill in this home page. Hopefully, I end up with a cool portfolio website. So, if you end up seeing this video, thanks for watching it. I know I probably didn't provide too much value, but this is mainly for me right now, and as I get more confident and develop my skills, then hopefully you can get something out of it. So I'll call it a night and see y'all tomorrow.